I personally am an architect, and we as architects, or the building sector at all, is one of the main problems worldwide when it comes to global warming, because we are producing around 38% of all CO2 emissions. So our sector, the building sector, is producing till the end of the century 1.5 degrees of global warming. So that might be a reason to really think about to change. Oh, let's think about how much CO2 is embedded in each building, no? And you can say that half of the CO2 is used for the construction site to produce the materials for transports. The other half is for heating, cooling. So half of the CO2 emissions is just embedded in the building. From this half, also more or less one half is just in the raw construction. So if we demolish that and build it anew, we spend also CO2 again. And we have learned maybe not to throw away plastic bags, not to throw away so many things. Maybe we haven't learned till now. But basically that's what we are up for, that we give the existing a value. And Italy is much ahead of that, no? If you look at how many of the architects percentage-wise work in reconstruction, it's over 80%. Whereas in some eastern countries of Europe, it's just 20%. Meaning that's an indication of how much is demolished and just thrown away. And therefore we choose a tool, which is a European Citizens Initiative, ECI, which is a rather simple direct democracy tool. We have to find 1 million signatures all over Europe, and then our law proposal is going directly to the European community. That's what we do. So we ask for 1 million signatures to support this initiative, to bring it directly as a law to the European Court. And it's not only a CO2 and a climate question, it's also a social question. If you think about a condominium is demolished and replaced, would you think that the same tenants will come back? No. But it's also an economic question. Everything we throw away and we don't value it any longer means that it's out of our economic system. Meaning that for growth, we have to produce more and more, but that's also fucking our climate. So it's very simple. Ethics is overruling aesthetics when it comes to future action in the world of architecture. I would say yes. In the end, I have a small daughter, 9 years old. So if I think how to provide an environment for her in the future, and she will live partly in the global south, no, not in the global south, but in Sicily. So what does it mean for her if there's another 2 degrees up, if there is no water any longer in a lot of parts in Europe? So it's also, let's say, a kind of responsibility, which I would say is even aesthetic, no? So aesthetic is overruled by ethics, but it's becoming the new aesthetics, and that's nice. I like that.